The Local Show, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, on News Radio 570 WSYR, on 106.9 FM, and live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The Local Show features in-depth conversation with business owners, employees, and influential business leaders throughout Central New York, exploring their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in our growing community. The Local Show is produced locally by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
It's The Local Show with Tom and Steve, mostly on the Steve side, thank goodness. So you'll get a good show. A good show of what?
I don't know.
We talk to local businesses, and a lot of people like to know what's going on in town and what new businesses are coming in and where the traffic might lead. Finally finished the traffic circle, kind of, over at over in my neck of the woods over there on Route 31.
Oh, I have not been through
Thompson
that.
Road.
I've gone around. I have not gone through there.
Yeah, that's the thing that's been holding it all up. So they finished off the circle, then they decided to rip up the entire road
because
leading
up
to the
original
circle
plan, or
I guess so. And
it's
they're
not a
lay
circle.
down.
It's a roundabout, right?
It's a roundabout. Yes, I should say.
Which I would call. I mean, to me, it's still a traffic circle.
Yeah, for us old people, it's a circle. We've got a new person to the show, not a new company, though, just a new person. It's Alec Scripa. He's a New York State licensed real estate salesperson for the Scripa Group. I'm assuming your family, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Joe Scripa's,
right.
One of his.
The spawn of.
Yes.
Well, how you doing there, Alec?
Great. How are you guys?
Well, we're hanging right in there. So what do you do over there at the Scripa Group?
A little bit of everything.
Yeah.
For the most part, right now, I'm focusing mainly on marketing. A lot on social media like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. A little bit of sales here and there. I focused primarily in my first 2 years on sales, but now things are shifting into getting the name out there a little bit more. So
yeah, how does social media help real estate?
Social media is a growing platform all over. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, all of them are growing. There's more users. There's I think they just recorded like 3 billion monthly users on Instagram itself. Yeah. So that many eyes on properties and stuff like that. It's something that it's just becoming a part of real estate.
How do you do it?
Yeah,
how do you do it differently?
Right,
yeah, because,
exactly.
You know, one of the expressions that I've used, and I'm sure you've watched The Incredibles, the movie before, and there's a line in there in the original Incredibles where they say, when everybody's super, then no one is. And that's the way I look at social media. When everybody's super and has the capability to do it, how do you stand out anymore? I'll put him on the spot with that one.
It is a great question.
How do you stand out? Be yourself.
Yeah.
If I go into a room wearing all black, I'm not going to stand out as much as if I have, something a little bit more colorful on, like I do right now. If you can see me, if you're watching this, just stuff like that. I mean, being yourself on camera. You guys do it. You guys talk just about. You're talking about the roads.
Stuff,
right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like just be you. Give people value and have something. That's the biggest thing for me lately is just giving viewers value. Anything about Syracuse that I can provide value on right now, I'm posting stuff about that.
Okay, so if something unrelated, if a restaurant opens, you're like, hey, there's a restaurant there. They didn't lease it from you, it didn't have anything, but you'll do an interview there or do a spot there because it's engaging and interesting. Is that what I hear you saying?
Exactly right, yes, to get it out, because a lot of people complain about there not being enough stuff to do in Syracuse.
Right.
I was talking about this last night I was on a different interview, and the biggest thing that I said was, there's plenty to do in Syracuse, it's just not marketed properly.
Okay.
And then all of the, all the bad stuff gets marketed way more.
That's really true.
The good stuff that's going on.
Right. So how is business? What's going on in Syracuse, real estate wise? Commercial, residential. I know you're involved in the market. How's business? What's cooking? What's not? Is Micron coming, or is it a scam? That kind of stuff.
Micron is coming.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah.
There's just too much evidence to say that it is.
Yeah, but it's the people saying, well, it's not. It's that negative side that you were just talking about. Well, it's not going to have, nothing good happens in Syracuse. But sometimes stuff does, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, and I think Micron's going to be one of those things. I know a lot of people don't want it because it's going to bring a lot of congestion.
Right.
But that's why we're seeing projects on 481 construction all over the place to make stuff like this work a lot smoother and planning for the future.
Right. Are people still building, or is everything just getting shut? Are people just changing the seats of where they're sitting and where they are?
There's a lot of development still. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of development. It's just not. It's not as fast right now because getting, at least to me, it's just in Syracuse. You don't see. There's got to be the town of Cicero, especially.
Yes.
That's where we work a lot. There's no real zoning on it right now, so everything's kind of just in the mix and open.
So people don't know if they can. It's not obvious if an area is zoned industrial and I want to build a factory. Well, it's zoned industrial. I'll build a factory. There's a lot of things that are morphing and changing.
Yes, you really got to go look. Like you can typically see the code online.
Right.
And the town of Cicero right now, you kind of have to send an email if you want to figure something out. So.
Okay. What's your favorite part of the business?
Social media.
Okay, really? So
Yes.
it's how much time a day do you spend doing social media?
Too much.
Okay.
Right, too much.
When you say you do social media, explain to people exactly what you do.
I just go make videos about anything I can think of Syracuse that would provide value to somebody. Like, we were talking about a new restaurant. I've been doing food reviews lately, and that's just so somebody could see an opinion, a new place that they didn't know about. A lot of people didn't know that the aquarium was being built. I just made a video on that. It's going to hit 175,000 views on TikTok, which
so why?
Why would somebody even care about that?
175,000 views of kind of a construction site on the Inner Harbor that's next to a mud hole in a stinky lake.
Right.
But they're clean. Sorry.
Who would want to watch that?
So how does that get 175,000 views?
Because you open with a question. I'm asking a question to the audience about, well, what do you think? What do you think about this aquarium? Is it worth it? Mm-hmm. What is your opinion? And a lot of people love to put their opinions on things because they can be negative.
Yeah, of course.
They can tear it down.
It's fun.
So I left it open for interpretation and made it more of like a community thing. What's the community think about this? Not me. I'm not just talking to my audience.
So you're not trying to sell it. Hey, this is a great thing. You should come. You're saying, what are your opinions? What do you think?
He's stirring the pot. He's stirring the pot with the question.
And at the end of the video, I say, personally, I'm going to choose to believe in Syracuse. Let me know what you think down in the comments.
Okay.
And everybody let me know what they thought. And not all of them were great. A lot were great. Some were really bad, so it's like, it's just leaving it open and trying to make Syracuse a better place. That's my goal.
Really quickly, when you go to these restaurants and stuff, are people receptive to having you film them and put them on video?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
More times than not.
More times than not. Sometimes I haven't been blatantly denied yet.
Yeah, right.
So
I was shooting somewhere last week. I was doing something for a client, and some guy's like, "Hey, you're taking my picture." I'm like, "Dude, no, I don't care about you." I have to put like somehow I was like, I don't care about doing my job. But commercial, residential, and social media, ScripaGroup.com. Lots of stuff to see and look at. And thanks for joining us. And tell your dad we said, hey. People know Joe Scripa. So thanks for joining us.
thank you for having me.